Hi, everybody. So, we are live. Yay! There's usually a delay for the people that are coming in, so I'm going to ramble for a little bit and then say hello again. But if this is your first time here, my name is Angelique. I'm known as From the Breath of Daydreams, or Fefe calls me Sparkalicious, or pain in the butt to some people. I've noticed many things, but this is Poetry Live for the Society of Secretly Puuurrfect Poets over on Instagram. Hi, Overlord. VJHD.Writer is down in the chat comments to moderate, and that is the co-founder with me for this incredible society of poets that we have. We really enjoy reading their writing, and tonight we have several poems to read. Pardon my allergies. It is just that time of the year. But we're really excited tonight because we have some visitors. We have visitors here, or we hope we have visitors here. That's right. There are aliens among us. World Communication Day. Was that what it was called, Overlord? So I will get into that in a moment. But first, because this first part, the first couple of parts, or even Sunday All, is completely society poems. The only way you get read is if you're a member of the society tonight. But there is a way to become a member that you will be finding out shortly. But before I get into that, I am going to go over some housekeeping for the society members that are out there. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. Hello, Tommy. Hope you're having a good evening. A couple of things to go over with you guys tonight. We have recently put out a calendar of when the lives are, when due dates are on things. So here's the thing. We have been very lax on letting entries for our prompts slide in last minute because we understand life gets in the way. We thought, okay, it's new. We'll be lax. People will realize it takes a lot to get all this going. It takes a lot to put it together. You have to curate. You have to do this and that. And slowly people will start getting things in on time. It's not happening. Hi, Leslie. So this is the last time. From this time forward, we're going to have clear end times on every single prompt. If you do not have it put into the chat, the society chat, by that time, you will not get read. You will not get posted. Period. No exceptions, unless it is a really good exception. Really good exceptions will make exceptions, but I forgot, or I'm running late, or something like that. No. Especially on this. This was a week long. Not happening. So from that point forward, no more exceptions. Sorry, guys. That's the way the ball bounces. Another thing to talk about, what else were we going over? We asked if Leslie says in the mountains of the Poconos, so we'll be in and out. Oh, it's so beautiful there. I hope you're having a good time, Leslie, and hello. I hope you've enjoyed that. Another thing to talk about, we made a request that y'all write to us and tell us what you're liking, what you're not liking. Do you have any suggestions? We sincerely want to hear that. We plan on making some changes, and before we do, we just want to get y'all's opinions. We just want to hear what y'all think openly, bluntly, honestly. That's how we're wanting this group to be ran. We don't want people to be afraid to say something. We don't want people to hold their feelings in on things. They can come to us because that is the only way to communicate well, work well, know what's going on. Very open door policy. Just because you make a suggestion, it doesn't mean we're going to implement it, but we will listen. We do listen. We do pay attention, even if it sometimes seems like we're not, because we do have so much going on behind the scenes and trying to take care of everything. We will do it. Another thing, and the reason that we're implementing this stuff, the reason that we want to be so strict on making sure prompts are done in time is, like I said, it takes time. If y'all come in the last minute and give us something, that means whatever order we've had something curated in, because we put them in an order, we have to destroy that. And due to where we put it, we can't just slide something in. We then have to take everything that it was put in front of and redo it. So that takes time. We have to, the Overlord has to put them on the pretty flyers that I make. Depending upon what the slide is, if it's a golden ticket, if it's something else, if it's one where we do separate ones for every golden ticket, that means more artwork has to go get made because it was a last minute thing and we didn't know you did it. So there are things that have to be done that take time, and we have, I don't know if y'all realize how much time we spend on this, but we spend a lot of time doing this. And if we want it to run smoothly and we want it to run well and we want things to be where we can come around and look at other stuff that y'all do, we have to run it as smoothly as possible. And that means we have to be stricter about some stuff because it's the only way it's going to happen. And that's that. What else was there? There was one more thing. What am I missing, Overlord? I know there was one more thing and I did not write it down. Prompts, time, classroom. We are not having a classroom today. We're going to get back to you on the classroom. We're having to work out some kinks with that. And once we have that worked out with the forms and everything, we will set that up. Times, we're changing times tomorrow. We will not be coming on at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. GMT tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be coming on at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which right now is 11 p.m. GMT. We're trying to find a time that works well for everyone. I recognize that's pretty late for the UK people, but for the UK people that tend to show up in the live, it's okay with. We've checked, and while we're springing forward, where VJHD is, they're springing backwards. And so due to the nature of time in every place and how the time zones move, and due to the nature of northern southern hemisphere, what events are going on in the year, it's just better if we move it forward some. So starting tomorrow, the lives will be at 6 p.m. on Sunday, Monday. My Wednesday will be at 6 p.m. The Friday maps will still be at 3 p.m. So I think that's everything. Is that everything, Overlord? Did I miss something? I probably did. Secret words. Tonight, our secret word is not going to be spread out throughout all of the videos since we've been dividing the videos up. We know people can't tend to stay for all of them, so we are going to have the secret words probably within the first 2 hours tonight. Well, we're hopefully going to go for about 2 hours, but we're trying to get that out faster. So if you are a member of the society, you know what the secret words are. If you are not, you do not. If something has a secret word in it, when you watch the replay of the videos, the thumbnail will have a little purple wax seal with a golden paw in it. That tells you there are secret words in it for a prompt. The prompts on Sunday run for about 17 hours because we read them the next day. The prompts on Monday run until Saturday of the next week. So that gives you the time scale of what you have to write to. We have some really cool secret words tonight. The prompts tonight are going to be so much fun. I'm excited for people. I'm excited to write for it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know, man, that's a lot of words to write. But other times I'm excited. Tonight, I am excited for good words, good golden ticket. It is going to be a fun prompt tonight. So with that, shall we get started, Overlord? Shall we get started? It was World Contact Day, right? That's what it was called? World Contact Day? So, for this first section of poems that we have from the society members, it is to our Friday's Mission Impossible secret prompt. We do secret prompts every Friday that run from Friday whatever time we post it, until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time the next Friday. And so for that full week, the society members, the society cats, have an opportunity to write to this prompt. To stay in the society, you have to write to one prompt a month minimum. We have several members who write to almost every single prompt, which is really cool. It's always exciting to see what people are going to write, because everybody in the society has their own unique voice. And I love seeing what they write. You never know what's going to happen. And the same goes with these. Didn't have any idea what we would get. So last Friday was World Contact Day. A bunch of people gathered around to send a conscious message up into the universe and say, hello, is anybody out there? And so we thought, wouldn't it be fun to have the society members do that? Let's write a poem to whatever life is out there. And for the golden ticket, if you don't know what a golden ticket is, I mean, everybody's seen Willy Wonka, right? Well, this golden ticket, instead of getting you into a world of chocolate candy mystery, though, frankly, that might be better. But instead of getting you into that, this one's a little bit better for your teeth, and it won't cause you tummy aches. It gets you a free prompt. It means that you can say, here is my golden ticket that I won, and I would like your secret words without attending the live, because I want to write to this one. And we'll give it to you. Or you can collect them. Ooh, gather them up. What happens if you gather them up? Well, if you gather 10, which means you would have to do like 5 weeks of prompts without and not miss any. If you gather 10, you can invite someone into the society without them having to do anything at all. If you gather 20, nobody's done it yet. It's a secret. It's a secret. But as soon as somebody does it, woo. But 10 gets you a platinum prompt, a platinum ticket. What does 20 get you? Somebody has to get to 10 first. Yes, we did have several golden tickets. So that's exciting. But let's get started. So the prompt was, write a message to the stars. And if you want the golden ticket, they had to answer back. Casper, hey, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So we had several people go in both directions, and we are going to see what's up with that. So first up, and if y'all don't know, all of these poets are on Instagram. They can be found over on Instagram. When the Overlord, VJHD.writer, puts their name in the room, they are giving their Instagram handle. Because over on Instagram, everybody has walls full of all their poetry. So if you like to read poetry and you like anything you hear tonight from one of the writers, please go visit them. And please go visit Society Secretly Perfect Poets. It has every single writer in the society that you'll be hearing tonight and more, all on the page. All the different poems that have been written for this society. We're fairly new. We started up, and I think you'll find there's some incredible, amazing talent, and they all have their own unique voice, and they all encourage each other, and it's a beautiful thing. So we hope that you will go visit them. At the end of the live, we will put all of their names, both their Instagram, and if they have a YouTube channel, their YouTube channel, in the caption with the timestamp, so you can get to each person individual. And we encourage you to comment. We encourage you to encourage the poets and tell them what you think, because everybody likes to have some positive feedback for their writing. If you want to critique, you are welcome to critique. Please do so kindly. And remember, there's another human at the end of those words. But we do welcome it. And this is the Society of the Secretly Perfect Poets. Let's get this started. So first up, we have Sharon. And that is Inksomnia Poetry. Inksomnia_poetry over on Instagram. And for her, is there anybody's out there? Hello, meows, wolfies. She wrote, is there anybody out there? If you come in peace, then welcome. I wonder, can you breathe Earth's air? Is our planet like the one you came from? I guess you've traveled millions of miles. You must be tired and hungry. Here we are with a welcoming smile. Enjoy your visit to our towns and country. There's so much I want to ask you, and much you can learn from us. Come, sit down with your alien crew. There's so much for us to discuss. Language might be a challenge, though I'm sure we can find a way. Come, let me help unpack your luggage. Oh, wait, parlez-vous français? Though we look different, there's a fact. I see kindness in your eyes. Though humans suspected alien attack, friendly folk arrived from the sky. So welcome, my far-flung friend, my extraterrestrial neighbor. The warmest welcome we extend. I'm glad Earth was on your radar. Oh, and Leslie says, human. No, I am a catty corn. That's right, Leslie. Catty corns unite. Catty corns unite. This was amazing, Sharon. I love the positivity of this. She's got the beautiful rhyme scheme. It's very nursery rhymey in rhythm. And she's just saying, you know what? Let's not do an alien attack this time. Maybe humans have it wrong. I forgot to put my cat ears back on. What am I doing here? I walked across the store, and I do not walk out in public in the cat ears in that fashion because that is not a good thing, I found. But now they're back on. So I really love what Sharon did. And Tommy says, well done, Sharon. Yes. She kept it friendly. She kept it inviting. She looked up at the skies and said, what if? What if they're nice? What if they're friendly? Leslie says that was extremely whimsical. Yes. Very lighthearted. Very, very welcoming, loving, open-hearted, and that is Sharon. So thank you, Sharon. And I love, let me see my favorite line. Let's do some favorite lines tonight, shall we? My favorite line in all of this, well, I liked when she says, where is it about the language? The stanza that she starts out, language might be a challenge, so I'm sure we can find a way. Come, let me help unpack your luggage. Oh, wait, parlez-vous français? I thought that was funny because that's such a stereotypical quote about language. So I love that she threw that in there. So yay, thank you, Sharon. And next, oh no. I'm not singing, Overlord. I'm not singing. And next we have me from the Breath of Daydreams. I wanted to write to this, but when it came down to the last minute, I had not done it yet. And my mind was just blank. I was not in a writing mood. And then for some reason, the Lionel Richie song, Hello, went through my head. And that was that. So please forgive this horrible, horrible parody. I know I wrote it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to sing it. I will put it in the karaoke, and Harry can sing it whenever he returns. I'm not singing Lionel Richie. No way. So this is Hello from the Breath of Daydreams, and it goes back and forth, alien, human, because it's a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da golden ticket winner, because I'm having a conversation in song. So hello. I've circled round your sun 1,000 times, and in your sleep I've stole your thoughts to see what I might find. At night I sometimes creep across your floor. Hello. Is it me you're searching for? I just want to see your eyes. I just want to know your soul. If you're out there, are you lonely? Tell me, where do you call home? Did you travel far this way? Do you come as friend or foe? I want to ask you so much, just to know. The way you treat your planet's just not fair. Your hunger seems dysfunctional, but you don't really seem to care. I know that we could do a better job. Hello, you better fix or we will go. I know you come from very far. I know you don't like what you see. It's true we're quite atrocious, but could you show some sympathy? Can you help us find a way to see our planet as a home? I know we seem like monsters, but you might too. Is it us you're looking for? Because we've circled round the sun. Oh, sorry. Hello, is it us you're looking for? Because we've circled round the sun. You know, we've tried to come in peace. Your leaders tagged us as something threatening and tried to kill us with disease. You know, we didn't want a war. We just stopped by to say hi. Fear not, your ruse is over. So goodbye. Leslie says that was a fantastic poem written to Hello. Thank you. Um, it sounds good singing. I'm just not the one to sing Lionel Richie. I will rack it. And I did those nursery rhymes last week. I am not ready to sing again yet. Y'all will have to give me a few weeks for that. So that was mine. Yay. And we don't talk about mine. So moving on. Next, we have at the nature underscore of Ash. The nature underscore of Ash. Tommy says clever writing, purple hearts. Thank you, Tommy. And so Ash wrote, hello. Hello, new beings. We're so glad that finally we get a chance to meet. We are peaceful human beings. Don't let all of our wars scare ya. We don't want to cause fear in ya. No, sir, we don't want to fear ya. Hello, can you hear this? We got hopes and aspirations. You're the opportunity we don't want to miss. We've made mistakes during the human race. It's taken a few millennia to finally find and strike our pace. Just send a message to this lab. You'll find address just beneath. We're sure we're both thinking the same thing. Hello, hear this hello from the squishy side. The weaker among us have already died. Come down to the squishy side. Okay, you two, y'all can stop now. Leslie says, yes, Tommy, very clever. Thank you, Leslie. And Ash, that was really clever too. I like that. I like the sales pitch of it. Come on down. Come on. Come to the squishy side. Come to our lab. Let's see what we can do. We're thinking the same thing. We've got hopes and aspirations. Yeah, that was my favorite line. Or you're the opportunity we don't want to miss. Very clever, Ash. And Tommy is giving Ash all the hearts. So everybody's having fun talking to the aliens. And next we have Melrose underscore poetry 18. And that is Melanie. Melrose underscore poetry 18. Oh, I meant to look this one up because I'm going to get names wrong. So Melanie calls this a letter to Salacious Crumb. Leslie says, very nicely written, Ash. All the love, love, love. Yes, absolutely. Very nicely written. So this is a letter to Salacious Crumb by Melanie underscore poetry 18. Dear Salacious Crumb, where did you go? I saw what Luke did to the sail barge as Leia jumped off. I witnessed the blow. Echoes of your ceremonious laugh lingered after that swift disappearance. Did Skywalker hit you with a skiff staff? Bib Fortuna cackled. He's no Jedi. I have a feeling he saw through all of that. You know, all the smugglers who stopped by. Personal sidekick of Jabba the Hutt. It's logical you'd know how to escape right out of a hidden place shortcut. Could have traveled to another planet or hidden in one of those wild desert Jawas you've known for being such a sly bandit. If not a Tatatouille, where have you been? Where in the galaxy far, far away? I gotta know. Sincerely, a Star Wars fan. I vaguely know what Melanie's talking about here, because though I watched all of the Star Wars, I'm not like a big fan that knows every name and knows every character's name. You have to kind of spell it out for me. The guy, this here, that did this and this, and I don't remember that part. But she has an image down there, so I'm assuming that's who she's talking about, but I don't remember his image either. So I'm not really able to talk about this knowledgeably other than to say I know who Luke is, and I know who Jabba the Hutt is, and I know who Leia is, and I know where Tatatouille is. Tommy says, the Force is powerful with this one. Heart, heart, heart. Yes. Do not look away. Do not pass go. The Force is powerful with this one. Really good. And I know that Melanie is a huge Star Wars fan, so I am glad that she had the opportunity to write this. It's very filled with the fandom. You know, all the smugglers who stop by, and the wording that's used makes it clear she knows who the characters are quite well. So really great job. Really great job. And next, we have No More Half Measures 2023. No More Half Measures 2023. And that would be Richard. And Richard says there's a picture of Will Smith looking up quite determinedly at a very frightening looking alien with really sharp teeth. And it says, when there's a will, there's no way. So I guess that's the title. When there's a will, there's no way. By No More Half Measures 2023. Am I not seeing what you write, Overlord? Because I am not seeing links in the chat go up. Are you here? The Overlord might have got disconnected or something. So thank you, Overlord. So this is No More Half Measures 2023. And it is, when there's a will, there's no way. I look high above into the great unknown, contemplating what's beyond our tiny blue home. Surely there is no way that we are alone. So I toiled away to create an intergalactic phone. I dialed and dialed to see who would answer, friend or foe, maybe just a really good dancer. Whatever decided to answer my call, I was sure to be more intelligent than politicians, one and all. Finally, click, in some weird garbled sound. Was this some strange creature attempting something profound? I turned on my translator to make it some clear. Boy, was I surprised by what I finally did hear. I asked them so much about the tricks of their trade, how they lived, what they ate, and if they planned to invade. Much to my shock and pure utter fear, they said, no need to invade. There are loads of us here. What do you mean? Are you playing some epic joke? Nah, mate. You mean you didn't notice when I tried to bum a smoke? We have been watching you all with all your kooky traditions. It's been many years now since we first made our transmissions. The consensus was made that Earth's just not a threat, so we planted some spies just in case, but haven't activated them yet. The day you all get a bit too smart for your own good, we will just trigger the plan and turn y'all into wood. I didn't really know quite what to reply, except to reinforce the lack of faith in humanity from the sky. I highlighted all the laughable things we've unfurled, like letting morons run the most powerful country in the world. The alien just laughed and said, "Ha ha, yeah, we put them there. Thought it would be gold to see them be led by that hair." So, what are you saying? Our world is just some big game? Well, yeah, a reality show that is watched with disdain. Just keep doing what you're doing, and the ratings will soar. You really don't want to be canceled just by becoming a bore. So, the secret to Earth being safe and secure is making sure we say stupid instead of honest and pure. Well, yeah. And what, yeah, that would about do it. But let's make something else clear. This only works for us if Will Smith doesn't realize we are here. It always comes back to Will Smith. Sorry, spaced out and was listening, not typing. It's okay, Overlord. Yeah, this was amazing. It really was so fabulous. And it's a golden ticket winner. Richard got a golden ticket for having the alien converse back with the human. I believe it's like 30 lines. So, yay, Richard. And I love the snarkiness. I like that he called in Trump. And I like the bringing in Will Smith at the end. Tommy says, "Nice one, Richard." I also like that the alien goes, "No, mate. You mean you didn't notice when I tried to bum a smoke?" I just like I'm picturing an alien coming down, and that being what they decide to pick up as the whole mate term. So that was funny, but really good one. Really good one. Thank you, Richard. And then we have at Genevieve Blue. At Genevieve Blue. And Genevieve says, hers is titled Alien. I lay down on fresh green grass in the dead of the night, eyes peering to catch shooting stars. The ones standing still twinkle as I blink back, and I can't help but wonder if there's anybody out there. My world so big, so blue, a blob for you. Yours a swirl against a dark, stark background. Mine full of mountains, rivers, oceans, and valleys. Yours an explosive kaleidoscope of gas and colors. Planets, asteroids, thousands of suns. Mine made of love, war, peace, and crime. Yours full of silence and unresolved mystery. Hello? Is there anybody out there? And if you go to Genevieve's page, because she says art and poetry by me. So if you go to her page, let me click on it. You will see this abstract piece of art of the sky with the stars and planets swirling, and I think people laying on the ground looking up. And she's got a blue person and a purple person. So because Genevieve is my friend, and there's a pink person, I am going to say I'm the blue person. I'm the pink. Blah, I'm the purple person, and Genevieve is the blue person, and the pink person I am going to say is her sister-in-law, and we are all laying on the ground just staring at the stars, watching out for people. That's what I'm going with. And she is going to contact me and laugh it up and go, those aren't people. But Tommy's giving hearts, and that is amazing. And yes, I really, really like this. So I love the dreaminess of this, because how many times has everybody done that in their life? Just stare up at the night sky, whether they're a child or whether they're adult, whether they're a young adult or an old adult. Just look up and wonder, what is out there? What is looking back? What is it like out there? I think that's one of those huge mysteries that just span across all species, not just humans. So I really like that a lot. And for our final hello, is anybody out there? Speaking to aliens prompt is VJHD.writer, the Overlord, and da 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 da. The Overlord also got a golden ticket from this. And their poem is called, oops, hold on, went to the wrong one. And their poem is called, I don't have a title, Overlord. I'm going to make up a title. And their poem is called Ding, 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 Ding. That's their poem. Ding, 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 ding. And so the Overlord writes, you are invited to join us on our Sunday Society Live to hear us read the pieces our members wrote to the UFO Cats prompt. Don't be late. Don't be square. How do you feel about bow ties? Parking available around back. The Society of Secretly Perfect Poets. I got an invitation on the psychic paper, a ding straight to my pocket. A society of some kind. I don't mind cats, but ever since that fiasco with the nuns, I steer clear of too many in one place. The psychic paper said, how do you feel about bow ties? Such a fantastic question. I personally don't wear them, but my other me's have. I shall deploy an emoticon to reply. I wonder if this is the right century to know what emoticons are. The mavity of the situation leaves me wondering if I should make a house call. After all, bow ties are cool. Emoticon. Prompt word shrouded in secrecy, cats in bow ties. How can one resist a visit to Earth for such a delicious kind of treat? I am kind of hungry. I am always landing myself in hot water. Am I friend or foe? Depends on the ability to be humane, I guess. The cats in the New York were not friendly nuns. So many buttons to press, infinite amount of time. What was that button again? I'm sure there were two of those. Perhaps a latte for the road. Better not spill it on the console. This backwards way of thinking, stuck in a box disproportionate to the size of your brain, this is how one becomes enmeshed in believing other people's opinions are more important than their own. You shouldn't wear a bow tie unless you own the right to do so. A bow tie is worn by those who believe in being who they are, no matter the influence and stares of the world. Bow ties are cool, but you see, they are not for the faint of heart. It's as simple as that. Distracted by the nesting consciousness of many plastic mannequins in a mall and a blonde girl who I saw once called Bad Wolf in Gallifrey on the worst day of my life. Fantastic! Ding, ding! Reminder, you are invited to join us on our Sunday Society Live to hear us read the pieces our members wrote to the UFO Cats prompt. Don't be late, don't be square. How do you feel about bow ties? Parking available around back. The Society of Secretly Perfect Poets. Ha! Well, I remember something about this. Back when I was younger, I had a different face. Alonze! Let's get to it. I'm sure I'll have a bow tie around here somewhere. Good thing the TARDIS knows where to go. What an interesting address. 6 FTBOD Street, YouTube, VGHD, Earth. Parking is easy. Being a Time Lord in a big blue box has its perks. A perception filter that blends my vehicle into the background and psychic paper for any visa requirements. I am the oncoming storm. I don't need to be worrying about deportation. Distracted again by a random woman arriving in the TARDIS in a wedding dress. Boy, she is not happy. Did she just call me skinny man? Time to run. It must be Christmas on Earth again. Ding, ding, ding. You are invited to join us on our Sunday Society Live to hear us read the pieces our members wrote to the UFO Cats prompt. Don't be late, don't be square. How do you feel about bow ties? Parking available around back. The Society of Secretly Perfect Points. Location, Transalore. Well, I did get distracted, didn't I? Still haven't made it to the society event. I wear a lot of bow ties now. Perhaps I could nip out for a bit and stroll through some poetry before the big battle. Barnable, fetch my... Oh, I almost forgot. Clara took my TARDIS. No visiting Earth for me anymore. Time to take my final bow. The song is ending. Well dressed in a bow tie, surrounded by alien trees and a truth filter that keeps me honest. Perhaps I'll write them a reply. Bow ties are cool, didn't you know? Don't be a fool. Dress up head to toe. Bow ties are cool. Be who you are. Say what you mean. You will go far. Even make a scene. Bow ties are cool. Stand for what's right. Do it with class. Be amongst the light, stronger than glass. Bow ties are cool. Trust me, I'm the doctor. I have worn them all for size, each and every color. Bow ties are on the rise. Wait, I hear a sound. 300 years, where have you been? Handles? Ding, squeak! Think alongside, psych it, paper has no sound. Wait a minute. Are you saying that I squeaked super loud because I saw the doctor? It's true. I would squeak and faint, and if he had handles with him, that would be amazing. So my favorite part is I got to see the doctor with handles and squeak. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. I like the repetition. I like, or the refrain of the sales pitch. I like that. I like that the Overlord rhymed because the Overlord never rhymes. And of course, I like the bow ties are cool. All the jargon from Who that you've thrown in. All the people that you threw in. Though when you said someone crashing in, at first I thought it was going to be River Song, but it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. You squeaked at the poetry reply. I did. And I liked, where is it? I liked the inside joke about the emoticons. That cracked me up. Overlord says it's terrible. I apologize, but I did put so much in there. No, it's fun. Like Tommy says, it's so creative, Overlord. It's fun. You know, not all poetry has to be this fancy, over the top, flowery, beatific, right? Sometimes it's fun just to write creatively and fun. And this was a fun piece, and it was, you know, a celebration of something you enjoy and something you love. It had great message in it, and bow ties are cool. And frankly, a man who can confidently rock a bow tie, there's something to that. There is something to that. So, or a woman who can confidently rock a bow tie. Anybody who wants to rock a bow tie. I like that the street address is us. Overlord says, yes, everyone, that line, I shall deploy an emoticon, was Harry's line. Yeah, Harry makes fun of our lack of ability to speak proper social media etiquette talk. I don't know what it would be called. You're not allowed to say emoticons, apparently. So, but this was really great. And that's the end of our Aliens Among Us. Send a message to the aliens live. We really thought that the whole society would be like, yes, let's send a message to the aliens, but not as many wanted to do it as we thought. So that was surprising. But the ones who did do it, it was amazing. Everybody did a great job, and I loved getting to see them. So hold what thought? You can't submit it now, Casper. We don't take late submissions anymore. Did you not hear the front part of it? Do you want us to do a word before we go, Overlord? We can do a word and then do the rest of them in the next part. We can do a word. So, da 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 da. This is your first word for the secret prompt tonight. There will be 4 words scattered between this video and the next video. You have to use all of the 4 words in a poem that is 30 lines. 30 lines. If you want the gold ticket, you have to use all 4 of those words in a 30-line poem and then write a second poem, any amount of lines, though don't make it 4 lines, any amount of lines that is a letter to your favorite monster. A letter to your favorite monster, preferably a love letter to your favorite monster. The first word of 4 is that word that they just put in there. And if you are watching this back on record and you want to play along, you need to send vjhd.writer on Instagram all 4 words. And remember, you have to have this turned in by 3 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow to qualify or be read. If you do it and you're not a member of a society, you'll become a member of the society. That's how you get in. You write to these secret prompts. And so the first word that you will have to give them, I thought you changed it. No, I thought you said it was going to be that. So that's why I was doing it. I much prefer the shorter one on this one, just because I'm not in a writing mood. But we don't cater to my niece. So which do you want? You choose. I will happily change it to that. And make both of them that. The word you will need to send the Overlord is contrary. Contrary. So if you want to do this and you just want to qualify for the prompt and you're a member of the society, you will need to use the 4 words in a 16-line poem. Each line has to have at least 3 words. We prefer more. If you want to get the golden ticket, then you have to write a 30-line poem, and the poem has to be a love letter to your favorite monster. A love letter to your favorite monster or villain. So that is the first of the 4 secret prompts, and you will get the next one in the next video that we are about to start up, which will have secret prompts from last Monday. But this has been the communicating with alien cats reaching out to aliens, awareness prompt. Hello, is anybody out there? And that ends the live. And I'm nervous now because I've been told I need to ramble for like 30 seconds after I say goodbye because the chat doesn't see me. So bye guys. I hope you'll come back for the next one. And now I'm going to ramble on for a bit. How do you know that there's secret prompts in our lives? We put a big purple wax paw on the thumbnail, that has a golden paw on it. That is how you know that there are secret prompts in the lives. Leslie says, I sincerely hope I get all 4 because I keep losing you on my way to New York City. Well, I hope you get all 4 too, Leslie. I hope you do. And I hope you're enjoying your trip. It's a beautiful drive through all of where you're driving. That's some of the most gorgeous countryside I've seen. Tommy says, thank you, Angelique. And Leslie says, the theme of the secret prompt is a love letter. The theme of the golden ticket is a love letter to your favorite monster or villain, Leslie. The secret prompt itself just needs to use the words. I need an exit song. Are you going to write me one? I'll get somebody to write me an exit song. Bye.